I just wanted to share with you a few of the things that I picked up on Amazon Prime Day. Now, I know everybody and their mother, including LeBron James, were hyping Amazon Prime Day. And I was really trying to be judicious about what I picked up during Amazon Prime Day. I was not going to go and just go hog wild and buy all kinds of things, but I thought about what have I been wanting for a while that I finally picked up. So let me just show you the first thing that I picked up. And I have been looking at this for a while, and I have seen a few commercials about cutting boards. And the woman was talking about how with these cutting boards, and she typically used the plastic cutting boards, about how the microplastics were getting into food. And with the wooden cutting board, sometimes her husband was getting ill from like the bacteria that didn't get washed out when the cutting board was sanitized. And she had switched over to these titanium type cutting boards. So I saw them and I thought, let me consider that. So I did order these on Amazon Prime Day. Now, 2 came in the pack. I've not used them yet, but I am looking forward to using them. And the one question that I might have is whether or not it will scoot all over the countertop. Because you know how sometimes when you're working with your cutting board in the kitchen, how sometimes the cutting board will slide around. And I know there is a trick to keep it from doing that, but it doesn't look like it slides real easily. But for those of you that don't know the trick, if you're working with your cutting board and it tends to slide around, if you put a dishcloth underneath it, that helps keep it from moving. That little hack, one of my subscribers shared with me, and it does work pretty well. So this is one of the things that I did pick up during Amazon Prime Day. And oh, hey, look. It comes with some little, hey, it comes with its own little thingies to put underneath it. So that it doesn't slide around. Oh yeah, that's not moving at all. So hot dog, I like this. So picked up these titanium cutting mats for Amazon Prime Day, and then they've got these little mats to put underneath them to keep them from sliding around. So that is good enough. Loving that. So I'm glad to have this, and I'll just set these over here. Now you guys are going to get a good laugh out of this other thing, because I have been looking at this particular item for over a year, and I put it in my cart and I took it out, and I put it in my cart and I took it out, and I put it in my cart and I took it out. So then I thought, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and buy this puppy on Prime Day, and when you guys see it, you will get a good laugh. But I have been wanting these for the longest time. And you know, when I make like pot pies or other little casseroles, sometimes I want to be able to do like little individual portions. So this one is called, these are like little mini casserole dishes, and I've got like a little information card in it, as well as a mac and cheese comfort casserole recipe. It gives me the Cook Promise, and these are called Cook. K-O-O-K. That's the name of the brand. And in the box it says like what's cooking. But look at these. Now, if you guys know, I have been watching With Love Megan. It is the Netflix series by Megan, the Duchess of Sussex. And she has a beautiful Le Creuset, couple of different ones that she uses. Well, I can't afford Le Creuset. However, I can afford Le Creuset Light. And so these cute little casserole dishes, and love, at the color. You guys know I do like red. Like you can see my little red tea kettle back there. And then I've got another red pot somewhere. It's up, put up, but so I got these, and they come in a set of 4. And they really pack them nicely. And I think when I got them, they were marked down on Amazon Prime. I got them for less than $30. And so I went in to check just before I got on, and they're like $36.99 now. So I'm feeling like I got a pretty good deal. So you guys will just have to be on the lookout for me making something in these little casserole dishes. I don't know if they'll be individual mac and cheeses, if they'll be individual pot pies. I'm not sure, but how sweet are these? Aren't they delicious? I love them. So I see I've got a couple of people that have jumped on, but the phone is far enough away right now that I can't read who's there. So once I show you all my goodies, then I will closer so that I can see who's there. So let's get this over here. And I'll just put these over here. I'll leave one on camera so you can see them, just because I think they're so cute. But again, they're mini casserole dishes, and so there are those. And this is something particularly mundane. You know, they're just little dishwashing brushes, and it's a set of 2. This one, they're bamboo, and this one has more harsh bristles, like for a pot, to scrub a pot. And these are softer bristles, like to do a pan. And I used them this morning, so I made French toast and bacon in this pot, in this skillet. And so I used the stiffer brush, and it just worked out really nicely. You know, I just squirt a little dish soap in it. And then I was just able to brush it around, and it just took all that egg right off. Worked out nicely. And gave it a rinse. And it really cleaned up the pot very nicely. I was real pleased with it. So I've got these to use now on a day-to-day basis. Now again, just something simple. Oh, and you can see, you know, my cookware is red. So those are the things that I picked up at the Amazon Prime Day deal. So here's my 2 brushes. But there's something that I didn't pick up, but you might have wanted to pick up, or you could pick up now. So let me just show you my Ball Easy canner. And I show my canners a lot because I do a lot of canning. And one of the things that I'm trying to do is encourage my homemakers to purchase canners and do some canning on their own. So this Ball Easy canner was on sale during Prime Day. Now, when I got mine, I got it before Prime Day, so it wasn't on sale. But it is on sale even now for $2.29. So I thought, let me just let you guys know that. So if you were so inclined, you could. Now here's the nice thing about this Ball Easy canner, electric water bath canner, and it also can serve as a multi-cooker. So you've got your tempered glass lid, got your little vent right there. And I like being able to store all my canning goodies, like right down inside. So my little accessory kit, I store inside there. But because it's a multi-cooker, I've got this little tray that fits down inside like that. So let's say I want to, say, steam some broccoli or corn or something like that. I would put them on top of this and it would steam it just fine. Also, it comes with a canning rack. So this is the rack that I would sit my jars on, and it would sit at the bottom of the canner like that. And then this particular one, the Ball Easy canners, they have a spigot that, excuse me, got a frog in my throat all of a sudden. They have a spigot that is attached, and you can just open the spigot and it drains the water out, so you're not lifting a pot full of hot water. and you would put the spigot over the sink. So now here's the neat thing about this one is that they've got these little grooves on each side. So depending upon which side your sink is on, and there's a little groove for the cord at the back, but depending upon which side your sink is on, you can set it this way or you can set it that way. So just to show you, like I would have it set up here, and then my spigot is over the sink, and so when I'm ready to drain it out, the water just runs into the sink, and then I'm good to go. Now, keep it in mind, you can see that the spigot is about here on the pot, so there will be a little bit of water left in there that you will have to just kind of lift it and, you know, and dump out, but it won't be heavy and it won't be that much. So those are the things that I picked up during Amazon Prime Day, or the things that is still on sale at the Amazon Prime Day price. So what did you pick up during Amazon Prime Day? Or did you pick anything up? Inquiring minds want to know. There were a couple of things that I did want to buy, like my friends and I have been into this Black Girl Shower Routine Ritual, but there were a couple of products that I couldn't find on Amazon, or the price on Amazon was a little bit more than I wanted to pay. So there were some things I was looking for that I didn't get. But there's some other things, though, that we've all kind of been talking about. And I also want to make sure that I tell you, now that I remember that I'm showing you my canner, is that I will be going live with my Yes You Can, a beginner's guide to water bath canning in a couple of weeks. It is my water bath canning course for rank beginners. For those of you that have been saying, oh, I really would like to learn how to make jam and jelly and that kind of thing, I got you covered. So give me a couple weeks, I'm going to have that live. But in the meantime, sign up for my newsletter in the description box below, and it will put you on my mailing list so that when it goes live, I will announce it in the newsletter, and I'll also send you an email. So now let me get around here so that I can see who's here and see what folks are saying. Okay, so we've got Cynthia here, and Cynthia says she doesn't do Amazon, but it's interesting to see what I got. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not doing Amazon as much as I did at one time. I'm really trying to spend less because, as you guys know, we are in perilous times. So I'm trying to spend less for just in case. And then Kathleen Fincher, she picked up the Ball electric canner. Oh, Kathleen, I'm so glad you did. I hope you used my link when you picked it up. I'm just saying, I hope you used my link. And then Kathleen Hansen is here from Seattle. And then the Jolly Tea Drinker, hello. It is so good to see you as well. You know, I miss connecting with you on Monday nights. So we'll have to stay connected. But anyway, just wanted to come on for a little bit. I'm not going to keep you guys long because, you know, I don't like to keep you guys long just for the heck of it. I did go live a couple of days ago when I was out on my back patio, and I was harvesting tomatoes, and I picked a bunch of tomatoes, and those cherry tomatoes and those grape tomatoes, they are so good. So if you missed that, do circle back and pick that up as well. So let me know, did you pick up anything on Amazon Prime Day? Nobody has said anything, so okay. So I will chat with you guys later. I'm going to try to go live a little bit more because you guys are probably like, well, where are the videos been? I have not put up any videos. I've just been doing my Wednesday live streams that I do on my channel and with Miss Leona because I had my head down and I was determined to get that water bath canning course finished so that you can have it now while the time is right. So got it all done. We've got a lovely workbook that goes along with it. So it's going to be housed on Thinkific. So what I'm doing this weekend is kind of getting it uploaded into Thinkific and do all the things you have to do for that. And then it'll be ready to go. So you guys be sure and check me out. And as I just thought, I don't think I put the newsletter link in this description box. So as soon as I hang up, I'll get that done. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the Homemaking with Denise community. I really do. We're a great community of men and women over here, and we are kind to the people that join us. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.